TRN News.
Two teens are facing charges for allegedly robbing a tourist in downtown Nashville. Metro police say the 16 and 17-year-old suspects threatened a man with what he believed to be a gun early yesterday morning and forced him to walk to a nearby ATM and take out $200. They then grabbed the money in his cell phone and took off, according to officials. MMPD officers spotted the pair a short time later and took them into custody. Memphis officials have launched a $55 million renovation of AutoZone Park, with construction already underway. Facet LLC signed a 3-year contract in June to lead the upgrades, earning 3% of the total cost. The next phase will be focused on deferred maintenance, fan experience, and long-term plans for stadium redevelopment. The project aims to modernize the venue and explore surrounding development opportunities. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Just now, another kid dropped out of school. There's one every 20 seconds. Over 200 kids an hour. That adds up to nearly 5,000 kids every school day.
If we do nothing, 3.5 million kids won't receive a diploma over the next 4 years. But there is someone who can change that. And that someone is you. United Way knows that kids who have a caring adult in their life are more likely to make it. So make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because the path to success or failure starts long before graduation day. And the difference between a graduate and a dropout could be you. Take the pledge to volunteer now at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
The Murfreesboro City Council is announcing a possible settlement with the controversial Middle Point landfill. It comes after years of complaints and legal disputes. A proposed settlement would require the landfill to implement several environmental protection measures, including plans to reduce forever chemicals in local waterways. City officials will either vote to approve or reject the settlement during a public meeting tomorrow at City Hall. Chattanooga's transit system could be getting electric shuttles soon. The Chattanooga Area Regional Transportation Authority announced they received $1.2 million in federal funding to pay for the vehicles. The agency says the funding will help strengthen the Park One strategy. The all-electric shuttles will feature upgraded technology and air conditioning. And a man accused of a carjacking in Hickson is now in custody. Hamilton County deputies responded to a woman's report accusing her boyfriend of threatening her with a gun and taking her car. Deputies found the suspect and detained him following a pursuit. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Overton County School Board on Tuesday appointed interim director of schools Kim Dillon to take on the full-time position. The board approved her appointment unanimously. She has worked for the school system for 24 years as a teacher and principal. She spent the last 4 years in the district office. House Speaker Cameron Sexton has appointed Circuit Court Judge Will Ridley to serve as a member of the advisory task force on the composition of judicial districts. That task force established to review the composition of Tennessee's current judicial districts and recommend a redistricting plan. Ridley currently serves as Circuit Court Judge of the 13th Judicial District. The city of McMinnville asking the community to provide input for renovations to a city-owned open space located in downtown at the corner of Main Street and East Court Square. A survey posted to the city's website asks residents to choose between different layout options and fixtures, such as an outdoor stage, public restroom, and visitor center. The public can access that survey through August 11th. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. The heat advisory remains in effect for one last day today for areas west of the plateau. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with a few pop-up thunderstorms possible. Highs will top out in low to mid-90s with heat indices up to 105. Partly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. I'm Sheila, and Tim is with me. He's my husband, filling in for Jason this week. He's on vacation, but Jason will be back on Monday with us. But I'm having a good time working with my hubby again.
Yes, it's enjoyable. It's been a good week.
Yeah, it's brought back a lot of memories of. We just kind of file right in because we've been in radio together for years, like a long time ago. Is how we met.
We don't have to say how long, but
35
oh, you
years.
did have to say it. You had to go there.
Almost 36, because
Yeah.
we've been married 34 years
Yeah.
in September.
Yeah.
No, 35 will be September,
And then, of course,
because it's 2025.
yeah.
Time
it's-
flies,
It's easy
Tim.
to remember now. We married
Yeah.
on an even year, so
Yeah, that's right.
first of the decade.
Well, it's going to be another hot one today. As you heard Anthony Taylor in our Upper Cumberland weather say that it's a heat advisory today, a high close to 90 for this afternoon. We've already got 73, and hoping by the weekend it cools down a little bit.
We got a little bit of a rain yesterday, about 15 minutes.
But it
didn't
really
last-
poured down
yeah,
at
it
our
really-
house.
Really
Yeah.
came down hard.
So it was a lot of rain that we got, and kind of ponded up in our backyard. We're like, hey,
Nah.
we put a French drain in. It's not supposed to do that. But I think it came down so quickly.
It came down real fast.
I mean, even in 5 minutes, there was a lot of rain, and just really hard rain.
I think, that this area can be prone to flooding because there's not really a lot of great drainage.
Yeah.
But especially, a hard rain like that out of the blue.
I think Sunday the high is only going to be around 80. I say only 80. I mean, in the summer.
Well, Lord, that's relief from these 90-degree days.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, it's time now for things you need to know. And I've gotten a message about the first annual. So they're going to make this annual thing, Champions for Charity fundraiser. It's hosted by the Exchange Club of Putnam County to support local children and veterans. Mark your calendars. It will be Saturday, October the 11th. I know it's kind of early to be talking about it, but you can go ahead and get signed up. You might want to be a sponsor of that too to help out the local charity. But Saturday, October the 11th, shotgun start at 8 a.m. 4-person team, $500. Individual player is $150. 18 holes, lunch and snacks provided with that price. First place cash prize, and that is going to be at White Plains Golf Course in October. And if you want to register, you can call them or find out the Exchange Club. You look for Putnam County Exchange Club on a Facebook page and get registered.
Yeah,
there.
that White Plains is a beautiful place.
It really is.
Yeah. Also, you and I both love the music of Queen, even though Freddie Mercury has passed and Adam Lambert has replaced him. There's a group called the Kings of Queen, and they're going to be performing live at the Cookeville Performing Arts Center.
I think Hip Cookville's
Yes,
putting that on
yes.
since it's a like a tribute band, but the tribute bands that they find are really good.
Right. And
Really good. I mean, we really enjoyed the tribute band for Heart called Barracuda.
yes, they were excellent.
They were fantastic. That was one of my favorite ones there.
It can be hard to do Ann Wilson or anything like that. And it's
What a
probably
voice
going
Ann
to
Wilson
be,
has, but that lead singer for Barracuda is really good.
yeah, it's going to be hard to top Freddie Mercury. I don't expect anybody in this world to top Freddie Mercury.
Nobody will. He's such a showman.
Yeah.
That's one person who, like they say, one person that's passed that you wish you'd have seen in concert,
Oh, yeah.
Freddie Mercury.
He was the consummate front man. He put on a great show, and I hate that he's gone way too soon. But, you know, if you want to relive some of that magic,
When is that, though?
that's going to be August 29th.
Oh, so it's coming up at the end of next month. You
Yes.
can go ahead and get your tickets for that.
By all means do, because
Yeah.
it'll probably go pretty fast.
Another thing that's coming up, it's last call for sponsors for the Tennessee Rail Trail Ride to the Sky. If you've been in the area a while, you kind of know what this event brings. It's 300 plus participants to this Ride to the Sky, and it is a fundraiser for going directly for the Tennessee Central Rail Trail. If you want to be a part of building that, leaving a legacy for our community where people can be safe walking and biking on these trails, that's really a good thing. And this race is a lot of people like watching the race and cheering on being a spectator, cheering on the folks in it. But it's also goes around the heart of downtown Cookeville and surrounding towns in our area. They'll make sure to promote the business if you're a sponsor. So these folks will stop, shop, eat, and drink at the businesses that are sponsoring Ride to the Sky. So if you want to get in on that, you can go to the Tennessee Central Rail Trail, their Facebook or Instagram page.
And wah, 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 wah. Okay, I broke into teacher mode there.
I was thinking you was making fun of me just then.
No.
I was like, what?
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Oh, I see what you did there now. Because after I got done and you were like, wah, wah, wah. I was like,
Oh, no,
I'm
that's-
like, hey, Tim, I
that's
know you're my
terrible.
husband, but
Oh, no,
you know, after a while being together, it just sounds like that.
Oh, no.
Wah, 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 wah. What did you say, babe?
Yeah, Charlie
Go
Brown's
ahead.
teacher, I'm sure everybody has heard it. Any adults on the Charlie Brown cartoons sound
Yeah,
like
wah,
that.
wah, 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 or the teacher or adults. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Charlie Brown 5th Annual Great Pumpkin Festival is coming back September 20th and 21st. And, you know, the Great Pumpkin, that was Linus's thing. I don't know why.
Yeah, it
How
was.
Charlie Brown gets credit for it, but
Well, that was his cartoon.
Well,
I mean,
he-
he's the main one.
he got away with a bag of rocks for Halloween, so
I love that cartoon.
they got free picks with Charlie Brown and Snoopy, a free petting zoo, bounce house, free parking. Can't see that anymore.
Yeah.
And free entry for the kids, and adults are $3. And again, there's a free petting zoo, and that's going on September 20th, 21st, and that's going to be at the fairgrounds in Cookeville.
Okay, that's a good, fun one. I think they've done that before, so
Mm-hmm.
it must have been pretty successful for them doing it again. And I think you've got one more.
Okay. Everyone is invited to the 2025 Apple Festival in Cookeville at, guess what? Putnam County Fairgrounds.
And this is the one on Veterans Drive.
Yes.
We need to rename that because it's not going to be the fairgrounds much longer. But
We
anyway.
don't know what's going to be there, though, but
Yeah.
everybody I know for a while is going to say the old fairgrounds, over at
Yeah.
the old
Or
fairgrounds.
for years. That's
Yeah.
how we do around here.
Concessions will have great funnel cakes, apple toppings, deep fried Oreos, pork rinds. Sounds like a lot of good health foods.
At the Apple Festival.
Oh, I
Will they
love-
have apples, Tim?
You know that
Maybe.
maybe not.
And when is that
Oh
coming?
yeah, there's caramel apples.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah. That's going on. Oh, I lost my date. Let's see.
I know how
October-
that does. Your phone, you're sitting there scrolling, and then the phone goes boop.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's going on October 25th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
At the Old Fairgrounds.
The old fairgrounds, yes.
Well, it's time now for your 2 cents, and it's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're on Mayberry Street in Cookeville. Sparta. Lord.
We've moved, the old location in Cookeville is now in Sparta. So.
It's Freedom Pond in Sparta.
Always been there.
Go in and see Dana and all the folks in there. They do a great job. They're your guns and ammo store, plus a great little pawn shop. It's so clean, and they get in new things all the time, like tools. They've got tons of guitars. If you are a musical artist or if you want to learn guitar, they don't teach you, but they've got the guitars you can learn on.
There you go.
It's Freedom Pond, Sparta, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Here's the question. Your 2 cents. If you were forced to leave the United States, where do you think you'd move to?
I have no idea. I think where we've been, Greece, Italy, France, Bahamas, outside the country. The Bahamas were nice.
If you leave the U.S., it'd be outside.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Want. No. But we'll get into that next and see what everybody else is saying about your 2 cents. If you were forced to leave the United States, where would you move to? We'll tackle that next, right here on Good Morning Cookeville.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
You've got Good Morning Cookeville with, I almost said Jason and Sheila. Well, Jason's on vacation all this week. Tim has been with me. He's my hubby. So I cannot forget Tim.
Yeah, won't. Won't.
Good Morning Cookeville with Sheila and Tim this morning and tomorrow morning. Jason will be back on Monday. But we want to thank Elevate Real Estate for being a show sponsor. Elevate Real Estate, they can really help you whether you're buying a home, selling a home, and they motivate you. They elevate you to that next level in your life with a brand new home, and they can motivate you too. And you follow them on their Facebook page. They have lots of videos, and they really do have some great things and topics that they talk about. And it's not just necessarily about your home. They really are just to uplift a group of people. So every time I'm around them, I just want to say, yeah, we can do this.
Motivation.
Break. And also, we're in the beautiful Willow Window Studios. We're talking about your 2 cents, and it's brought to you by Freedom Pond of Sparta. If you were forced to leave the United States, where would you move to? So we've been to different places. I really love Tennessee, so it would be very hard. I mean, I love traveling.
Yes.
But I love it here.
Yeah, I like, eventually coming back here. So
where do you think you would go? Like if somebody said, we got to move out of the United States, where are we going?
I guess one of the Caribbean countries. I'm not sure here, but those are always nice. A little bit of sun and sand.
But are they?
They're not the mountains of Tennessee, though. I mean,
right.
God.
The hills and the lakes, and I enjoy where we are. Robin said Iceland or the Bahamas. That's 2 way different places. I'm sorry. I read it wrong. It's early. Ireland and the Bahamas.
that, like you said, is still vastly different.
But not Ireland and Bahamas. It is different, but it's not like Iceland. So I was like, who would want to live in Iceland? I understand visiting, but
We got several that said Ireland, so Ireland's very popular, and I don't know if everybody's visited there, but it is gorgeous in all the pictures I've seen.
That's on my bucket list, Ireland. Tisha said England or Ireland. Jennifer said Scotland. Russell, your brother said Virgin Islands. We may just follow them.
Yeah, I think he's been there. So yeah, he knows.
Just follow them to the Virgin Islands.
There you go.
Art said Spain. They have some good incentives for the transplants that move there, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. There's a few more Scotlands on here too. Matthew, our buddy at the Baxter Library, Baxter Branch Library, said Ireland. No, excuse me.
Oh, no.
Australia. I mean, cannot read this.
He really emphasized Australia, so he put a picture of the continent with a kangaroo on it. So
yeah, hopping around.
Yeah, that's him.
We did a few weeks back have a kangaroo, and I think it was Jackson County. I think it was.
I thought, here goes Ed the zebra all over again.
Well, see, it was like a slew of animals that got released. I don't know, got released or got out. They escaped.
I hope somebody wouldn't release a kangaroo around here.
It was a little wallaby.
Oh, okay.
So I never heard if they found the wallaby, but there were people that were videoing the wallaby. And, kangaroos are cool, but the little wallabies, I mean, I could be friends with them.
I would love to see that, hopping around Outback Steakhouse with the wallaby. What do they call it? Wallaby darn, their little drink they have.
It's a little pink drink. Wallaby darn. Cheers.
And everything Australian there, of course.
Donna said France. Now, we visited France, and people are like, France hates Americans. Some might, but we were treated really nice there. I mean, I think everybody is just really friendly. I think it's kind of how you treat people too. There's always those that are rude anywhere you go.
Hey, here's also the thing. Paris is like huge and it's big and beautiful, but you go outside in France, there are some mountains and hillsides there. So that's something, like we talked about wanting some mountains and some fun to do. Yeah, there's all of that in France.
I also like Greece. I like their food, and their people were a lot like us Southerners, like, come on, try our food, come in and have fun.
Nothing to do with tourism. They were always.
They were nice. These were like everybody that we met.
Yes, they didn't necessarily work in the tourism department for Greece, but there were a lot of nice
they helped because they were all nice to us and very accommodating and just sweet, a sweet culture. Joe said Brazil. Now I like their music. They look like they get down and have fun.
Yeah. You might want to go there, Jamaica and several.
Jamaica,
man.
Jamaica me happy. Also, our question right now is that if you were forced to leave the United States, where would you move to? Toby said South Africa. Angela said Ireland or Norway, somewhere in that area. Dilcia said Scotland. She said, it just seems lovely. There's so many people that say that about Scotland. Sarah said Italy. We've been to Venice, and it smelled a little fishy because it's all on the water.
Yeah,
but
through the Grand Canal anyway.
Speaking of great food there, it was good. The people were nice there, too.
Well, Italy's known for that and the great architecture and stuff like that. Going back to Scotland and other places like that, we're all European apparently because we're not talking about our neighbors like Mexico and Canada here. We're talking about mostly European countries.
I would think some would say Mexico because there's like a Mexican restaurant around every corner, and we love that food. That food's really good. The authentic Mexican food has a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
It's like really good. Scott said New Zealand. Now, the pictures I've seen of New Zealand, like New Zealand and Australia, they just seem like to have such pretty countryside, beautiful animals, and just take really pride in their nature.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I noticed there's no Asian countries in here either. No Japan, Thailand.
Well, let me see. I hadn't got through all of it.
I'm not through here.
Yeah. Well, I don't, but I'm not seeing any.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jeff says New Zealand, Ireland, Italy, Ireland.
We like our countries that start with I. Yeah.
This is funny. Lynn Houston always says some funny stuff. I really love what she's going to say. I said, if you were forced to leave the United States, where would you go? She goes, a cemetery. She's all American.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to happen to you, though, Lynn, but that's funny. Philip said Canada. Archie.
Canada, okay.
Yeah. Archie said Hawaii and then put LOL. She knows that's not another country, but it does feel like it because we've been to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
And it felt like a whole other world.
Yeah, it really does.
In a good way. I mean, it's so relaxing. I saw rainbows every day. And now there's a lot of Asian folks there because it's so close to.
There's Japan.
Japan, yeah. And I love. Now you don't like sushi, but there was such fresh sushi in Japan. And it was just great. And then we saw little beckoning cats. That's for good luck. That little paw. There's those little beckoning cats that had the little paw up for good luck.
But again, it's still part of the U.S.
It is, but it does feel like you're kind of in Japan in a way.
It does. Like you said, it does feel like a different country. And
it does.
Other languages being spoke there, too.
Tina said Ireland. And John said the south of France. Do you know when it says French lavender? That's one of my favorite scents.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about where it smells like it's real, the real flower. The south of France seems to have lavender everywhere.
Yeah.
And
so would we fall asleep there?
We would be very relaxed.
Oh, very relaxed.
With good food.
Not falling asleep with the lavender. It'd be just smelling good all the time.
Smelling good, being relaxed. Just, if they don't have good food, I pretty much don't want to go there.
Yes.
I want pretty scenery and good food. Well, nice people too.
Right, of course.
That's got to have three things: good food, good scenery, and nice people.
In other words, Tennessee.
In other words, right here in the heart of the Upper Cumberland. I want to stay here.
We're not going anywhere.
It's like you love traveling, but there's nothing like when you get home and you're like, I'm back
I'm
in
in
the
my
Upper
own
Cumberland.
bed, and
Yeah,
exactly.
but it's like, we know our people. But it's good to learn about other cultures too.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And it kind of helped me see, the more I traveled, that there's so many. We're a lot alike. We all want the same things. There's so much in common. No matter where you go, we all want a roof over our head, good food, and just loving on our family.
And
that's
people
what I've learned.
Are people, like you said, media may paint a different picture.
Right.
Like you said, French hate us. They did not.
They did not. I mean, there might be some that do, but I mean, I just feel like if you're open-minded, you're going to have a good trip.
Right.
And there's some, it's like Jason always said, the 80-20 rule. 80% are good, 20% are bad. Sometimes you're going to run into some of those 20%.
Yeah, I mean, we could go to New York and say that, but
yeah, but I just got some cool stuff too. But anyway, go on over to our Facebook page and you can answer that. Excuse me. Answer that too. If you were forced to leave the United States, where do you think you'd want to move to? And I'm like Lynn on this. I'm staying right here. But if I was forced, it'd be fun to kind of dream and say, where would you go? If I was forced to travel somewhere, I'd rather travel than actually move away from the Upper Cumberland.
yeah.
But that's on our Facebook page, so you can go there and answer that. Coming up next, we'll have the spoiler alert, which tells you what's coming on the tube tonight, or the streaming, the interwebs.
Yeah. Would have heard that term about 20 years ago.
What, the streaming? Or
Yeah,
what?
I mean, it was cable. That was about it.
Yeah,
and then you go further back and you had ABC, CBS, NBC, and maybe a local PBS station, but that was it.
Yeah, but now we've got so much to choose from. We'll let you know on the spoiler alert coming up next on Good Morning Cookeville.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnofCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Former NBA player Gilbert Arenas was arrested yesterday and charged with one count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, among others. The federal indictment alleges that Arenas hosted high-stakes poker games at his mansion in Encino, California. He pled not guilty and was released on $50,000 bond. With the MLB trade deadline tomorrow, more moves continue across the league. The Phillies acquired closer Joan Duran from the Twins, while the Cardinals sent their top reliever Ryan Helsley to the New York Mets. Third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes was sent from the Pirates to the Reds. Las Vegas Raiders and their starting left tackle Colton Miller agreed to a 3-year contract extension worth $66 million yesterday. Miller gets $42.5 million guaranteed on the deal. He was a first-round pick in 2018 by the Raiders and says he wants to be a Raider for life. He started 107 of 109 games played. Shohei Ohtani left his start against the Reds in the fourth inning due to cramping last night as Cincinnati beat the Dodgers 5-2. The Braves fell to the Royals in extra innings 1-0. Marlins shut out the Cardinals 2-0, and the Padres beat the Mets 5-0. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
It's Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're in the beautiful Willow Window Studio. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm Sheila Scruggs with my hubby, Tim Scruggs.
Oh, good morning.
It's time for a spoiler alert. Well, before I get into spoiler alert, I did want to remind you who's coming in. It's Daniel McCulley from Amazing Acres. And also at 7:30, Caitlin Steakley, who is with the Pep Foundation. She and Ron Chaffin will be back in. They were in last week, too, when they did the All Good Walmart Stuff the Bus. Now they're going to be at the Cookeville Walmart Stuff the Bus tomorrow. That's to collect school supplies and things like that. We'll talk more deeply in that and see what they need and what they want you to bring or want you to go to the Cookeville Walmart and Stuff the Bus. They'll have a list out there too. But I wanted to bring up too that tonight at Red Silo in Cookeville, they said if you bring a backpack or other school supplies, unopened backpack, brand new backpack for some of the kids here in the Putnam County area, that you'll get a beer ticket. So that's pretty good. Red Silo is all about the community too, so they're probably helping with the PEP Foundation or just helping the kids in our area. That's what I love about this community. But it is time for spoiler alert. That's where we check what's happening on like with TV and streaming and also some of the entertainment that we can find. Jimmy Fallon has a musical guest, Pink Panthers. I thought that was yesterday. Anyway, might be on 2 nights in a row. That maybe they're so good that they're having them on again. Also, Celebrity Family Feud will be on ABC. Bob's Burgers on Fox. Big Brother, that's been running for years, but I've watched a few episodes when it first came out, but I just kind of got out of the habit. It's on CBS tonight. NFL preseason football is on NBC.
Yes.
And then we've got Project Runway. That's the season premiere on Freeform and Disney Plus. Lost Treasures of Rome. Speaking of moving outside the U.S., that's on Nat Geo, a season premiere. They're going to have Lost Treasures of Rome, followed by Lost Treasures of Egypt on Nat Geo. Also, What to Stream. Netflix has seasons 1 and 2 of Death Inc. Also, Glass Heart on Netflix. Leanne, that's Leanne Morgan, who is from Knoxville.
Goodness, she's funny.
One of my favorite comedians. I don't know if it's just because she's from this area, but she's popular all over.
All over
the United States. She's
And
so
I think
funny.
This show is going to do very well.
I do too. She's a clean comedian and just so funny. She's one of my favorite comedians in general, but I love that she's a female, and they say females aren't funny. You think that?
Yes,
You listen to Leanne Morgan. You watch her show. Marked. I don't know what that is. That's on Netflix as well. And Peacock has Twisted Metal. That sounds like they're forging something.
Are we in the shop, high school shop class now? Or?
I don't know. I've never seen that show.
Didn't we have like somebody local participate in that?
Yeah, well, Forged by Fire.
Oh, okay.
They did.
Yeah.
Twisted Metal, I'm not sure.
I believe Twisted Metal is the show based on an old motorcycle racing game where it was kind of like a Mad Max thing where you could like fight your other opponents in the race with like lead pipes and whatnot.
Oh my goodness!
Along the
WWE
race.
stuff.
MMA on motorcycles.
Yeah, something like that.
They can use objects. I think in MMA, they use their fists and whatever on their body, legs, I don't know, but something like that, but with metal. All right, and you said you had something on Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, we're talking about
He's been in some trouble lately.
Mentioned NFL, but Shannon, great player, great commentator as far as I'm concerned, but ESPN has parted ways with Shannon, ending with his role with the show First Take, following settlement of a $50 million sexual assault lawsuit filed in April by a woman who referred to as Jane Doe. According to reports, Sharp, who denies the allegation and characterized the lawsuit as a shakedown, has been on leave since April. And while both parties acknowledged the relationship was long-term and tumultuous, the lawsuit was dismissed and with confidential agreement.
Okay, so they settled out of court.
Yes, basically that's what you're saying. He's not admitting guilt by that, but
ESPN goes, we'll see you later, right?
He does have a podcast called Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. Those are going to continue. Club Shay Shay. I like that.
Club Shay Shay. And as far as other news around Hollywood, Robert Carlyle, he's going to play Sherlock Holmes in the second season of Watson on CBS. He'll have a recurring guest star role opposite Morris Chestnut, who plays Dr. John Watson. Also, The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon has been renewed for a fourth and final season. I haven't even watched season one. We were into The Walking Dead and what was the
Fear the Walking Dead.
Fear the Walking Dead. We got into all that, and then all of a sudden, just the storylines weren't good anymore, so we kind of pulled away from it, and I didn't even see these spinoffs.
And Daryl was a crowd favorite, so
he's bow and arrow.
Yeah,
the Daryl Dixon,
tough guy.
Yeah, but it's been renewed. Season 3 premieres on AMC and AMC Plus September 7th, but it will be season 3 is going to premiere on September 7th, and then go another season, and then it'd be done because it said renewed for a fourth and final season. South Park's season 27 premiere scored 5.9 million viewers across Paramount Plus and Comedy Central in its first 3 days of availability.
Yeah, that's something else.
5.9 million viewers in season 27.
I am not surprised, though, how popular South Park is.
Did you have some others on there too?
Yeah, that some singers like Janet Jackson had a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction.
And even J-Lo had a wardrobe malfunction that I talked about the other day.
I wonder if this is on purpose sometimes, but apparently Miranda Lambert had a malfunction that got a little cheeky. I think that's what it says here.
A little cheeky. Oh, so. Did she show her bum?
Yeah, apparently. The brand's super short denim mini seemed to shift up, revealing a bit of her behind. And, of course, it was all caught on videotape. You know that.
Well, I mean, everybody has a cell phone nowadays.
Right, and it was put on TikTok. And, of course, she gets the last laugh by saying, "I've been warning y'all about my backyard swagger since 2014.
Oh, Miranda. Katy Perry, she had dinner with former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, not to be confused with the actor Justin Theroux. This is Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau. They were seen dining together this week at Montreal's upscale, I don't know how to say this, Le Violon. Sparkling.
It's an upscale. Just
It's upscale, so I don't know how to say it. It's sparking speculation about a potential romance. And as you know, she was married to Orlando Bloom, but they are on the outs. I don't know if the divorce is final, but
I wasn't even aware of that. I thought they were still together. So now she's moved on.
well, I don't know if it's she or he, but they're not together anymore. They do have, I don't know if it's one or two children together, but
She's got this song about fireworks and USA, and then she goes off with a Canadian. I don't know what we're going to do here.
Well, on Wednesday night, Justin was spotted at Katie's Montreal concert. He's all about him some Katy Perry. It comes a month after she confirmed her breakup with Orlando Bloom, and nearly 2 years after Trudeau's separation from Sophie. I don't know if it's his wife or his partner, but according to People magazine, restaurant staff described the evening as friendly, respectful, no visible signs of public affection. But they were enjoying, PDA. They said they were enjoying each other's company, that they reportedly lingered at their table for several hours talking and enjoying each other's company, and later visited the kitchen to thank the chef and the staff. Neither has come out publicly about this relationship. If there is one, it could be just somebody having dinner.
For 7 hours, of course.
For 7 hours? Yeah. There's a lot to talk about with a Canadian Prime Minister and a pop star, though. There's a lot going on in each of their lives.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Did you have anything else?
Good there.
The only thing I know about Justin Trudeau is that he was like, he famously did blackface. He
oh no,
was like,
that's bad.
Yeah,
it never goes well.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about him, because he's like, oh well, I'm like really into costumes and Halloween, dude. No.
Let's see. Wanted to talk about Diddy is in the news again, but he continues to do everything in his power to get out from behind bars.
Can we get him out from behind the news? I'm done with him.
Well, they filed a new motion arguing that Sean Combs should be released on a $50 million bond. The defense thinks it's outrageous that others convicted of similar crimes, they were convicted of similar crimes, and they were released ahead of sentencing. And the point out that it's a double standard. Sean, this is the lawyer for Sean P. Diddy Combs, said Sean should not be in jail for his conduct.
Why not?
In fact, he may be the only person currently in the United States jail for being any sort of John, and certainly the only person in jail for hiring adult male escorts for him and his girlfriend. That was what the lawyer said.
Oh, wow.
Sentencing is scheduled for October 3rd. It's possible that P. Diddy won't get any time at all, given recent reports that Donald Trump is heavily weighing.
He's talking about giving him a pardon if he's found guilty.
That's according to White House insiders. All right, Tim, what have you got?
Okay, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was arrested Wednesday, along with 5 others for allegedly, I like that word because we don't want to get in trouble. We always throw allegedly running a high-stakes illegal poker game at his Encino mansion, according to federal prosecutor. Charges include conspiracy to operate illegal gambling business, operating an illegal gambling business, and making false statements to federal investigators. So, that always kind of is creating trouble when you gamble. Even though he's retired, doesn't gamble, doesn't play anymore, and he's not gambling on his own games like Pete Rose or somebody like that. Allegedly, right. That's always seemed to be a little trouble following you when you...
But unlike P. Diddy Combs, I don't think any baby oil was involved.
Oh.
Sorry. Did I go there?
Oh, yeah,
no,
I think
let's
so.
go on. Moving on. Coming up next, we'll have the, not the spoiler report, we'll have the real good. And then you're going to ask me questions again. I don't think I've done good this week.
What do you got, 4 now?
I don't know.
Or 5?
Wait,
5
wait,
out
wait.
of 8.
This is Thursday, so I got 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. And what did I get yesterday?
1 yesterday. So we've got 5.
5 for the week. And here it is Thursday.
5 out of 9.
So I'm not going to beat Jason's 14.
You want to work with double digits right now. That's your goal.
Thanks, Tim.
I don't know.
We'll see what we can do today. That's coming up next on Good Morning Cookeville.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. The heat advisory remains in effect for one last day today for areas west of the plateau. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with a few pop-up thunderstorms possible. Highs will top out in low to mid-90s with heat indices up to 105. Partly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 70s.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Sheila and Tim Scruggs. Tim is filling in for Jason. He is out this week, and Jason will be back on Monday. Our guest this morning will be from McCulley's Amazing Acres, Daniel McCulley. He said his son Hayden might come with him, so that should be a lot of fun.
Love that
They've
place.
had like wonderful cream corn, not cream corn because they don't cook it for you, but sweet corn is what I should
Sweet
say.
corn, strawberries. I love that place.
But right now their corn is like really selling big time right now. So
And I always look forward to the fall when they got the mazes and everything.
pumpkins
Oh, yeah. That's.
all the flowers, the fall
I'm
flowers.
sure they'll talk with us a little bit about that.
And also coming up, Caitlin Steakley and Ron Chaffin. They're talking about the PEP Foundation. That's where they're collecting school supplies and stuffing the bus tomorrow at Cookeville Walmart. So we'll talk more in depth about that coming up. Well, it is time for our uplifting, positive story that we call The Real Good.
Well, P.J. Woodland, a great football player, grew up in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and he now plays for LSU. And thanks to those NIL deals, they actually make some pretty good money in college. So he's decided he's going to give back to his school in Hattiesburg and handed out more than 150 backpacks to local kids. He said he remembered the support he received while growing up and playing high school football, and for years he's wanted to give back. So great job there, PJ.
That's awesome. Another real good story. This guy is named Ant Crocker. A-N-T. I bet it's probably a nickname.
Is he related to Betty? I didn't know. Betty Crocker, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Ant. I couldn't get past the name Ant. Yes. Okay, I got you. Sorry, Tim. Womp womp.
Okay, yeah, that went right over everybody's head.
When Ant Crocker lost his wedding ring while paddleboarding on the river, on a river, he thought it was gone forever. Upon realizing his ring was missing, he actually grabbed some goggles and dove to the bottom of the river to search.
You could drive there and get a lot faster than if he dove.
And no dice, though. He didn't find it. Visibility was very poor. He didn't even have enough oxygen in his lungs to do the proper search. I mean, look, he was just like, oh, gosh, I lost my wedding ring. My wife's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
So he's like,
well, you know, it would help if you can breathe, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't think he thought it all the way through. He was just like, I need to find this. I wasn't mad at Tim. He lost his wedding ring one time, and
I panicked myself.
I
I was like
it
him.
was in our sofa.
Yeah.
But I go, well, we'll just get another one. Don't worry about it, because he was like freaking out, and then he's like, I don't want another one. I want the one we got married in, which was very sweet. But I feel the same way about my wedding band too, my wedding rings. But anyway, it was time to call in professionals to help Aunt, not Aunt. And the professionals he contacted was a local scuba club. 3 members of the Bedford Scuba Divers rose to the challenge. The rescue team got in the river. They found the ring in just 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's what professionals
I take
get
it
ya.
the visibility wasn't too bad there.
Well, they're professionals.
Yeah.
They can see through muddy waters.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but that's what. Of course, he was thrilled. He said, I didn't think they'd find it. So when they did, I gave them all a hug. Even though they were soaking wet, I didn't care. They found my ring. To celebrate the successful mission, he and his family took the 3 divers that found the ring to a well-deserved beer. They took them to a pub, said thank you, and then they gave the scuba club a donation.
Yeah.
So for that, the scuba folks that found the ring and PJ that was enjoying success at LSU, you are real good. So now I've gotten 5 right this week. I feel really embarrassed because I should have more right than 5.
Well, this is kind of right up our alley. We're talking food here today.
Okay. I know food.
Yes. So Americans go through nearly 11 billion gallons of this every year. What is it?
So it's food, so it wouldn't be gas.
No, we probably go through
Probably
that.
go through
yeah.
a lot more than 11 billion. We go through 11 billions of this.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you a hint. It is something you drink. It's not necessarily any type of food.
Well, I don't think it's water. We need more than 11 billion.
Yeah, we need more.
Million.
Billion with a B.
Billion. I would think it's like your Cokes and stuff like that.
Yes, you are correct. It's soda.
We call everything Coke here, but it's your soda pop.
Your soda pop, yeah.
I don't really say soda pop. Yeah, soft drinks.
So there's one more for you. You're up to 6.
I'm
now.
up to 6.
Oh, this one's a tough one. The average person will eat 11,113 of these. I can't believe it's so precise, but they'll eat that much of this during their lifetime. What is
11,000?
11,113 of these in their lifetime.
I think pizzas would be more than that.
Pieces of that, yeah.
A hint, maybe.
Okay, it is a candy.
Oh, wow. You just really give it to me. It's a candy.
Yes.
Snickers.
That's kind of a solo thing. We're talking about, eat 11,113, not Snickers bars.
What about melt in your mouth, not in your hand? M&M?
Yes, you got it. I'm going to give it to you. 7.
But I did. It took me a moment, but hey, I got there.
You got it. Lastly, Americans eat enough of this each year to cover the floor of the Grand Canyon. What is it?
That's a lot.
Yes, it is.
Sandwiches. Pizza.
You're close with the sandwiches, not close with the
Close
pizza.
with the sandwiches?
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah, good enough. That's peanut butter. So
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a PBJ.
Yeah.
We'll just throw out the J.
That's like a good snack,
Can you imagine, though,
afternoon snack.
eat that much to cover the floor of the Grand Canyon?
That's a lot, because we've also seen the Grand Canyon, and we didn't even see all of it. We saw one side of it and didn't go to the other side.
Huge.
Because you could drive and see, but it would have been like, I forget probably an hour or 2 to get to the other side. I don't know.
It was a long ways, and it's hard to believe you can eat enough peanut butter. I mean, this is collective.
Well, I think you do.
Yeah, I
You
do my share.
He loves a good PB&J with grape jelly.
Yes.
And I'm like, babe, don't eat like you're 12. And he's like, what's wrong with it? It's got protein.
Yeah, protein. We got to bring that up,
Protein. Something else in the kind of like the silly news or weird news. A woman in Compton, California is going viral after her doorbell camera captured something unworldly. Now, we just got a Ring camera.
And it's caught several things. I don't
caught,
say
like-
unworldly, but
I don't think so. There was one time it said a motion was detected.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, and then I looked at what it recorded. Nothing, but there was like a moth flying around. I'm thinking, I hope it was the moth and not a ghost.
Yeah, exactly. Now, there is a cat that roams the neighborhood that got us a couple of times.
Every time that cat's like, ring, it recognizes the motion. And I was like, where is this cat going? Where is he going at 1 in the morning?
Knowing cats, he probably went back and forth just to mess with us.
Yeah, probably.
He's like,
probably.
oh, this sets off an alarm. Well,
Well, Jessica shared that her footage on her camera, she shared it on social media, showing a strange, oddly shaped figure walking past her home. Anyone, please explain to me what my Ring camera just caught. I'm not tripping, but maybe I am.
I'm not, but maybe I am. Okay.
She's like, I'm trying to be smart about this, but most people have offered some explanation. They're aliens from another planet, is what some said. Some have suggested the figure, which appears to have a small body and very large head, may just be someone wearing a hat and carrying a bag, which looks kind of strange in the dark. It is hard to make things out, like when there's a Ring camera and it's dark, it's hard to make it out.
Yeah, for sure. And may just be the lighting, how a car traveling by or something. I haven't seen it, so I don't know how realistic it looks.
I got to look this up. Her name is Jessica Ortiz. But
when we were at Brushy Mountain Prison,
yes,
there was a definite figure, and I'm sure I've still got that picture somewhere.
No, we didn't see it. Somebody showed it to
Somebody
us.
sent us the picture, but it was evil looking.
Yeah, and it was just an outline of a face or something that they'd caught on camera. I don't know if it'd been AI'd or whatever, but it did look.
I really didn't hear much about AI then. Now I'm sure it was around.
Yeah,
but
that was like. We recently went to Brushy Mountain like a couple of years ago, and he said that picture was about 10 or 15 years old.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah,
and you look at the window now, you don't see that. It's not there. But in that one photo, and the digital cameras like Ring seem to be able to capture these things a little bit better.
Yeah. David, do you know why? Is it the pixels or something like that?
Not putting you on the.
I don't know if it even has.
No,
pixels.
I don't
David
know.
knows. He's good. He's not only a Boy Scout. He's actually good with all these technical things.
Okay.
I don't know. There's long been in media about paranormal stuff that certain types of light show different things.
Yeah.
So like using a camera would reveal a ghost or whatever. And I don't know.
I don't know either. It's like I don't not believe, but I don't 100% believe. I'm a skeptic.
Right. And like some of those things, it's more fun to kind of play along. Like, what does it hurt? I've always thought it'd be fun to make something up like that. Because, like, I can
see how far it goes.
Yeah, just like, maybe I'd make it obvious.
You're like a quieter Jason. He's got that little, I'm going to get
a lot, though, on YouTube with guys going into haunted buildings and seeing what happened. They have the, Ovilus thing. And
see, I've got him watching all this.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the deal. I like more the history behind it when they go to old places and they talk about the history of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about it. And then they get scared and they jump and I laugh. Because I'm like, I'm not going to put myself in that situation because you know what scares me more? Actual human beings could be hiding in there to scare me. Coming up next, we're going to get into our guest, Amazing Acres. Daniel McCulley is going to be with us from McCulley's Amazing Acres. They've got lots of things going on. Also, Caitlin Steakley and Ron Chapin, who is the Director of Transportation with Putnam County Schools. They're coming in at 7:30 to talk about Stuff the Bus. So that's all coming up next hour. Stay with us. We're going to have a lot of fun on Good Morning Cookeville.
TRN News.
The general manager of a Memphis area Wendy's has been charged with first-degree murder. Investigators say Darrell Bowers got into an argument with a female employee Monday night at the Hacks Cross in Winchester location. She called a man to pick her up, and he and Bowers allegedly got into a physical altercation. Cell phone video shows Bowers holding a gun as the man throws a punch, followed by a single gunshot before the shooter stood over the victim and slapped him in the face. The victim then died at the hospital. Nashville Electric Service hoping to help Nashvillians reduce their energy costs. However, applications close today. The new program, Insulation for Impact, helps residents reduce their energy costs. They offer free insulation for qualifying homeowners, aiming to keep the homes cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
You may not realize how important 3 letters can be. For a patient who needs type A, B, or O blood, these letters can mean life, but there simply aren't enough people giving blood. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs it, but only about 3% of the population donates. Without more donors, hospitals may not have the blood needed to save lives. That's why the American Red Cross needs people to help restore the A's, B's, and O's that are depleting each day. When you make your appointment to donate blood at redcrossblood.org/missing types, you can help give strength to kids, parents, and grandparents who face life and death challenges. From cancer patients to accident survivors waiting for critical surgeries, your generosity can give someone more life. Don't wait until the letters A, B, and O are missing from hospital shelves. You are the missing type patients need. Visit redcrossblood.org/missing types or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to make your donation appointment today.
U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth rumored to be thinking about running for political office in Tennessee. That's according to NBC News, who report that he discussed the idea of running next year with at least 2 people. That could lead to a leadership shakeup in the Trump administration as the Defense Department bars civilian employees from running for public office. The report says those that spoke with Hegseth say they've talked about him running for governor of the volunteer state where he lives. The Pentagon says Hegseth's focus remains solely on serving under President Donald Trump. The mystery of an abandoned baby being linked to a deadly quadruple shooting. 4 people found dead at a home in Lake County and later identified as Adriana Williams, Matt Williams, Braden Williams, and Courtney Rose. The victims are the infant's parents, grandmother, and uncle. The 7-month-old at the heart of the investigation was found strapped into a car seat in the front yard of a home in neighboring Dyer County. The cause of death still under investigation. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Overton County School Board on Tuesday appointed interim director of schools Kim Dillon to take on the full-time position. The board approved her appointment unanimously. She has worked for the school system for 24 years as a teacher and principal. She spent the last 4 years in the district office. House Speaker Cameron Sexton has appointed Circuit Court Judge Will Ridley to serve as a member of the advisory task force on the composition of judicial districts. That task force established to review the composition of Tennessee's current judicial districts and recommend a redistricting plan. Ridley currently serves as Circuit Court Judge of the 13th Judicial District. The city of McMinnville asking the community to provide input for renovations to a city-owned open space located in downtown at the corner of Main Street and East Court Square. A survey posted to the city's website asks residents to choose between different layout options and fixtures, such as an outdoor stage, public restroom, and visitor center. The public can access that survey through August 11th. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. The heat advisory remains in effect for one last day today for areas west of the plateau. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with a few pop-up thunderstorms possible. Highs will top out in low to mid-90s with heat indices up to 105. Partly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, yo. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. I'm Sheila. That's my hubby, Tim, right beside me. Tim and Sheila Scruggs. Now, Tim has been filling in for he's been feeling it real early in the morning, but he's been filling in for Jason on vacation this week. Jason will be back on Monday. And right now we've got some special guests from McCulley's Amazing Acres. It's Daniel McCulley and hi Hayden. He's over there in the corner and
good morning.
Trying to get him up early because tomorrow's first day of school for White County.
Yeah, trying to get back in the groove already.
And then tomorrow's half a day for Putnam County. They go from 8 to 10, and then Monday they start back. So, yeah, early to bed and early to rise for most of the kids in the area. Now, we wanted to thank you for your bringing some jellies for us and jams. It's like peach preserve and is it strawberry preserve? Y'all's jellies and jams are really good too.
They're very good. We got. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
We got all kinds of salsas. The kids really like the dilly beans, the pickled green beans.
Ooh.
So we got all kinds of things in there in the shop, just in the farm market to check out.
Yeah, if y'all don't check out the shop, you're missing out too. Because
we got our hats and shirts now too.
Yeah, I like what it says there. Create unforgettable memories.
Yep.
I love that you and Hayden are matching in your gray shirts too, so they can find those in the shop.
Those are in the shop now as well. So.
And, your hat. Are the hats in the shop?
Yep.
Look at that. So you said you just got done visiting Chicago, some farms in Chicago. Of course, not in the city, but in the suburbs.
Yeah, so we went with the actually it's the Tennessee Agritourism Association.
Right.
So we go around. They do bus trips, different places, just try to get ideas for agritourism in Tennessee. So we were up there for 3 days and went toured several huge farms, some really nice agritourism farms, get some good ideas.
I would think we have a better, I don't know, just being Tennessee, that we're better at agritourism than Chicago would be, but
well,
maybe I'm just partial.
That dense population in that area, you don't think of Chicago as farmland, and like your place is just fantastic. I love it. It's spread out there. You've got your corn mazes. I look forward to that coming up pretty soon.
With Chicago, what kind of farm did they have?
So they're a lot like Tennessee. So they used to be big crop land. So now they're having to evolve and adapt. So they're going to the agritourism side to get people to come out of the city.
With that cooler weather, though, doesn't it affect that? Or
I'm sure it's definitely their season's probably a little colder than ours. They might get a little snow even.
Can you imagine like the corn stalks buried under a feet of snow?
Yeah.
So what when you saw the farm, what is it that they're producing, and how are they different?
So a lot of them are very similar to us. A lot of the same farm activities. They still, some of them do a corn maze, some of them do not do a corn maze, but most of them do pumpkin sales, and they've got the corn barns and the obstacle course and all the activities like we have. There's a lot of apple orchards up there. They do have a lot of apple orchards, so that was a big thing too with agritourism up there, was the apple orchards. So
it seems like you've got something seasonal though throughout the year. You got those fresh strawberries. Oh my goodness, they were good.
Yep.
What do we got now?
So we go from
Sweet
Easter.
corn?
So we started actually at Easter now. So we do a couple weekends at Easter for kids to come out and do the Easter egg hunt. Then we roll into the strawberries, and then the sweet corn, and then there's going to be the sunflowers and zinnias coming up.
And that's right around pumpkin time.
So we start this year. First weekend's going to be September 20th and 21st, and then we'll run all the way through the end of October. So we'll have our sunflowers and zinnias for the first few weekends while they're blooming, and then we'll have all of our pumpkins and gourds and all that good stuff, the corn mazes.
And then you've been trying to grow Christmas trees too.
Yep.
Will they be ready this year?
So last year was the first year we actually cut Christmas trees. So we had choose and cut Christmas trees last year for the first time on the farm.
That went really well for y'all, didn't it?
That was good. That was a lot of fun. So that's something me and my brother started several years ago, and we're just now starting to get that going, which we really like it though. It's a lot of fun. People come out with their families and they go pick their tree and they cut it down. So it means a lot more to them than just going to a store and buying it.
Make it a great experience there.
Well, like your tagline says, creating unforgettable memories. And that's every season y'all have something that they can make memories with and bring their kids out. And some don't have farms, so that's a good way to introduce them to a farm. Y'all have the sweetest animals on that farm too that kids can pet and feed.
Goodness, I love that dog.
That's that farm dog. He's been around for a long time. He's getting a little old, but he loves people.
And so does that cow.
Yeah.
That cow, I came over to the fence just like looking at the cattle, and it was like, hey, you got some food?
Yeah.
What is the dog's name? I mean,
Cooter.
Cooter, yeah. He'll greet you. I mean, you come into the parking lot.
Unless it's raining, he's like, no, I'm not coming out in the rain.
He follows the kids around, and he'll ride the hayride with them. So
he's like a Great Pyrenees.
He's a Pyrenees cross.
He's just big enough for kids to ride as a horse.
Yeah.
Apparently that's frowned upon. Remember that commercial?
Yeah. I wanted to get into how it helps you when you tour other farms. So do you get ideas from it?
So it's really neat because everybody's kind of got their own thing. Everybody's got different ideas. So it's really good for us to because we continue growing every year. We try to add new attractions every year. A couple of years ago was the big new corn barn. We done the obstacle course last year. This year we're actually paving the walkway, which will help with people that are in wheelchairs and strollers and wagons, try to make it a little more accessible for everybody. We're also adding some more slides, a combine slide, some more basketball. It's called Gravity Wagon Basketball. You take a gravity wagon and turn it into a basketball goal.
You even have, I don't know if they're go-karts or...
Yeah, we got they're called the pedal tractors, but they're not your typical pedal tractor. These look about like a go-kart, but they're like a tractor, and then we have the
motorized or
no, you're pedaling them, pedal power.
There you go.
And then we have the tricycles for the little kids. So,
what is the most popular? I would think the cow train possibly, or
cow train or corn barn.
That corn barn. It's a good sensory thing because you can. I
cool.
even love picking up the corn, feeling it in my hands. You know,
it's hot outside. The corn's a little cooler in there, and the parents can sit in the shade.
And there's a slide that slides right down into that corn box.
And a lot of them like the zip lines though. Too.
Oh yeah,
zip lines are a big hit. Some of the slides. So it depends. Every kid you ask, I always ask everybody what's their favorite activity. And so you get a different answer from everybody.
Because it's all so fun. Y'all have done such a great job setting all that up.
Thank you. We try to continue improving. Again, we do try to help families create unforgettable memories. So
well, we'll talk more about what's coming up next, the next season, and even having birthday parties there. You can at McCulley's Amazing Acres. That's coming up on Good Morning Cookeville.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Thank you to Elevate for being a show sponsor. They're located on Neal Street in Cookeville. Go by and say hi to them, whether you're buying, selling, or if you just want somebody that's going to motivate you and elevate your mood. They're good for that, too. Also, we're in the beautiful Willow Window Studios, and Daniel McCulley from McCulley's Amazing Acres is joining us. And we were talking about the farms that you tour farms to try to get ideas for McCulley's and bring it back to Sparta.
Yes.
And so you were in Chicago recently, which, like the suburbs of Chicago, it is some farmland out there.
There is. And like we were talking about earlier, so it is the greater Chicago area has more population than the entire state of Tennessee. So they have a lot of people to pull
pretty
from.
dense there.
Yeah. So they have a lot of people to pull from.
So they have more people in this, even just the whole suburbs, than we have in the whole state.
Yeah. So
there is some farmland there. And you were showing a video of someone that had singing tractors that they created from scratch.
That was hilarious and wonderful.
Oh, yeah, it's really cool. They had some really neat ideas. And like I say, it's really cool to get good ideas from other farms and bring back to our farm, to incorporate in our farm what fits. And
well, before the break, we talked a little bit about having birthday parties. Now you also mentioned some corporate events and everything going on there.
So field trips are a big thing. We get a lot of schools. Kids really enjoy it. They get to get out, and they get out of the classroom. They have plenty of activities. Teachers like it because they have plenty to keep them busy. So you're not trying to keep them contained in a classroom. So we're booking field trips right now. We have several corporate events this year.
How can they get in touch with you?
So you can reach out to us at McCulley's at McCulley'sAmazingAcres.com, or you can call us at 931-761-2971 or 931-808-4051.
And they can follow you guys on your Facebook page.
Yeah, they can message us through Facebook. So there's several ways. But we have several corporate events now that are coming out. So there's doing like family picnics at the farm.
Oh, that's a great thing.
Yes, they brought all their employees out and their families, and a lot of times they do giveaways. So it's a really good time. So it just allows them to have some time with their families and everybody to meet and greet, and they usually give away prizes, and it's really cool. So we've been trying to do more of those.
Well, I know you guys, you sell burgers and things there too, and you just had your corn festival.
Yep.
So if they need food, can y'all provide that?
So we do food up to certain sizes, just depending on the size of the company. A lot of them will have like food trucks come in, and we allow that too, so they can kind of help with the food. And then some of them we got several good catering companies around as well. So we're just not set up for the big events yet. We're working on that too, though. That's one of our continual improvement things is our food and our concession stands. So as we continue to grow, we'll just keep adding more. So,
well, we went last year to do y'all call it the Corn Festival or the?
Yeah.
That street corn.
Pumpkin fest. Oh yeah. The
Oh
sweet
my
corn festival.
gosh.
Yeah, that's good.
That was good. And you just recently had that, didn't
Yeah.
you?
So this year, one thing we had that was a little bit different, and I really enjoyed it. I never thought it didn't sound too appeasing, but it was sweet corn ice cream.
Really?
So it was actual homemade ice cream with sweet corn and butter and salt and pepper in it.
And so was that surprisingly good? Did it taste like corn on the cob?
It did. It tasted just like you was eating corn on the cob.
A cold corn on the cob.
It was very refreshing. So yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that. We did a lot of street corn.
That street corn was good.
We done the corn nuggets this year. Those were good. So it was.
Yeah, you mentioned kind of transitioning into fall. We're not quite there yet.
No, but I'm ready for it.
I am like you. You got the big pumpkin festival you mentioned.
Yes,
I was there. I think it was
last year.
Last year, yeah. And there's just tons of pumpkins to choose from.
Well, I think everybody loves riding on, it's the
hay rides
and riding around the farm. And
we
you
have
know what? The adults have just as much fun
yeah.
as the kids.
And we have the largest U-pick pumpkin patch probably in the state of Tennessee.
And y'all have the white pumpkins too there.
Yeah, so we got every shape, size. There's several. There's probably over 20 varieties of pumpkins out there.
I didn't know there was that many.
And then so you got little pumpkins and gourds and
pumpkin is a gourd, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
I think you're correct. And then but yeah,
all the flowers y'all have added out there too, the zinnias and sunflowers. That is such a great photo op, and a lot of people try to schedule a time they can come and like do professional photos there too.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of people to come out and do family photos or senior pictures or.
And now you do have to bring your own photographer.
Yes. Yeah.
Or you want to bring your own camera, phone there.
Yeah. So it's just a beautiful photo op. So I know the fair is coming up soon, and you guys are always a big part of the fair. Are you still going to do the tractor pull there?
Yeah, we'll be doing the Kitty Tractor Pull again at the White County Fair. That's something we enjoyed as kids, and it kind of went away for a couple of years. So something I built and we brought back to the fair, and it's a really good time. Kids really enjoy it. They come out and it's just like a regular tractor pull. They have the weights on the sled, and as they go, it gets harder to pull. And so,
did you guys make those tractors, the kid tractors?
So the big tractor I actually built, the one that's got like a lawnmower seat on. It's a little bit bigger kids, and the other one is a normal pedal tractor that I've kind of beefed up. So it's got bigger chains and sprockets and bearings, so
a little more power to it with the pedal.
Kids can be rough on them; they break them.
Let me tell you, that is the most fun, and there's so many kids that sign up for that.
Oh, yeah, they have a good time with it.
Well, their parents have been part of it too, so it's like you're carrying on traditions, and that's how long you guys have been doing it, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, we used to do it from when we were little. So I mean, it's got to be at least over 30 years now.
I know Hayden, he gets to practice all the time. He's good at it. You can tell he loves it. So,
family,
Yeah. How long has that farm been in the family?
So we're almost a century farm. We're like just a couple of years and it'll be a century farm. 100 years. We've been doing it used to be a dairy farm.
Yeah.
So it was an actual working dairy farm for years.
Was that your parents or grandparents?
So it'll be my grandparents. And then we quit the dairy business in 1999 and started doing the agritourism. So the corn maze, pumpkin patch, strawberries. So we still farm full time too. We still row crop and we have beef cattle. And then just the agritourism side to kind of help supplement some of that income. I'm back on the farm full time, helping them. So it's good. We continue to grow, continue to add more things for families to come out and enjoy.
How much of a sense of pride is it when you know it came from your grandparents and then your parents, and now you're continuing that tradition? I know your son Hayden loves doing it.
My brother helps on the farm and his kids. So I've got a daughter and two sons, and he's got two sons. So they're always down there hanging out.
I think that's what feels so special when we're visiting. We know your family is totally involved, and you want them to have that good experience.
Oh yeah. Yeah, come out and bring their families out and actually have a good time on the farm and somewhere close that you can go to. It's a short drive from anywhere in Upper Cumberland.
So worth it.
I was going to ask, how do we get to it? If we're like from Cookeville, we go down 111 or.
So you just get off at you get on Highway 111 south from Cookeville, and you get off at the Hamptons Crossroads Oak Kentucky Road exit. and it's 2.8 miles on the right.
Oh, that's easy to find.
If you put in McCully's Amazing Acres, they're your
In the
GPS,
GPS.
because there's so many new people around that's moved into our area. This is a great thing to take your kids and grandkids to. And if you're planning a birthday party and you're thinking, well, I want to do something different, y'all know how to throw a party too.
Oh yeah,
Everything's fenced in.
Yeah, so once you go in through the main gate, I mean, there's a fence all the way across the front, so
the kids can't, they can't run out in the road or anything. Y'all have got it safe, and that's what I like about it too. And I think a lot of moms and grandparents would.
Oh yeah, plenty of activities too to keep all the kids busy.
Very family friendly.
Yeah.
So, what, like in the gift shop, which y'all need to stop in that gift shop too. What do you think's the best selling thing in there? Because I know the toys sell really good.
I was gonna say the stuffies sell really good in there. The kids really like all the stuffed animals. We actually have some with our logo on them now, and then we got the little pop guns like you used to buy at Cracker Barrel. We got the little pop guns. We have all the jams and jellies and preserves and salsas. Yeah, those sell really good.
And I was like, this is peach and strawberry.
I can't get past the strawberries. I mean, like a
peach is my favorite, so I don't know how you knew that.
That's usually the top two right there is peach and
strawberry. We were talking about our PB&J earlier.
Oh, that
Everybody likes apple butter too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't y'all have pumpkin butter too?
Yeah, there's pumpkin butter, apple butter.
And then you said
don't waste anything.
You said there's some salsas in there too.
Yeah,
do you have like corn salsa?
There's corn salsa. There's actually one called strawberry salsa.
Really?
So we got chow chow.
I love that.
like
you can't
chow
have
chow.
pinto beans without
No,
chow chow
gotta have
and
chow
cornbread.
chow.
But I think your mom last time bought some jalapeno strawberry jelly, which I love the kind of like a little bit of a heat
kick
to it.
to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was so good on buttermilk biscuits. So, like, if you're thinking of something different that you can do, please, it's a local family farm, McCully's Amazing Acres, and you can look on their website too. Is it McCully'sAmazingAcres.com?
Yeah, or AmazingAcres.com. Either one of them will get you to the website.
So you can get prices on there, and you can even message them on Facebook. But just a great photo opportunity too. Yeah. So it's just everything there is just so fun, and I don't know, what's your favorite thing about it? Because y'all do a lot to get ready for each season, and that's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I say, we're continuing adding stuff. We're working on activities right now.
Is there new activities coming up in this fall?
Got the combine slide and grab your wagon basketball. We're paving to help with the wheelchair accessibility and families with strollers. Yeah, the rocks are not very friendly with strollers. I know, been there, done that. So we are doing some paving this year. Will really help with a lot of that. We've added paintball. So we've always had the apple cannons in the fall. Now we got paintball guns with moving targets.
Those ever shoot out pumpkins? Do like some kind of pumpkin launch?
Oh, so that's on my list one of these days to make a pumpkin launcher.
Oh, you'll get there. I know.
That and a candy cannon. So a lot of people take them and fill them. They got these big cannons they fill full of candy.
Yeah.
And like at the end of their field trips and stuff, they have a big field and they just launch that candy out through there and the kids go pick it up.
How fun would that be around Easter?
Yeah, oh, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could put them in apple cannons.
You're ready for that candy cannon, aren't you? Well, it's McCully's Amazing Acres. Look them up on Facebook. Follow their page because you can. They get updates on there. A lot of what their events are going to be doing. What events are coming up, I should say, and then prices and things like that. And I think it's got it listed in the About section of. You can find their website on there too, on their Facebook page. But Daniel McCully, thank you so much for being in. And Hayden, good luck going to school tomorrow. You're going to be awake? No.
Thank you for having us. It's always a pleasure to come hang out with y'all. So we really enjoy it.
Thank you for our peach and strawberry preserves, too. We appreciate that. Coming up next, we're going to talk to Caitlin Steakley and Ron Chaffin. They're with the PEP Foundation, and Stuff the Bus is going on tomorrow at Cookeville Walmart. We'll find out more about that on Good Morning Cookeville next.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Former NBA player Gilbert Arenas was arrested yesterday and charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, among others. The federal indictment alleges that Arenas hosted high-stakes poker games at his mansion in Encino, California. He pled not guilty and was released on $50,000 bond. With the MLB trade deadline tomorrow, more moves continue across the league. The Phillies acquired closer Joan Duran from the Twins, while the Cardinals sent their top reliever Ryan Helsley to the New York Mets. Third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes was sent from the Pirates to the Reds. Las Vegas Raiders and their starting left tackle Colton Miller agreed to a 3-year contract extension worth $66 million yesterday. Miller gets $42.5 million guaranteed on the deal. He was a first-round pick in 2018 by the Raiders and says he wants to be a Raider for life. He started 107 of 109 games played. Shohei Ohtani left his start against the Reds in the 4th inning due to cramping last night as Cincinnati beat the Dodgers 5-2. The Braves fell to the Royals in extra innings 1-0. Marlins shut out the Cardinals 2-0, and the Padres beat the Mets 5-0. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate in the beautiful Willow Window Studios. I'm Sheila. My husband Tim Scruggs filling in for Jason, who is on vacation this week. He'll be back on Monday. But our guests are Miss Caitlin Steakley with the PEP Foundation and Director of Transportation for Putnam County Schools. Ron Chaffin is with us. They both really love the PEP Foundation because it helps the kids of Putnam County Schools. Is it Putnam Education Partnership That's
Foundation?
It.
Yes.
So the PEP Foundation last week had Stuff the Bus at all good Walmart.
Part 1. Yep.
Part 1, and this is part 2.
This is part 2. That's why we're back for
That's
week
right.
2 because
at Cookeville Walmart.
Yes, and today is the first day of school, the 10 o'clock day.
Is it today? I thought it was tomorrow.
It has been busy this morning.
Oh, okay.
Buses are on the road.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you came on a day like today.
Oh,
Thank you, Ron.
Absolutely. It means
Why
that
was
much.
I thinking it was tomorrow?
It means that much.
Maybe I got it mixed up with the PEP Foundation Stuff the Bus.
Yes.
But so
probably that.
today school buses are running. So please use caution out there. The kids are going to school today. I'm sorry I had that wrong. But make sure you do pay attention, stop, make sure you go the speed limit in the school zones, and watch out for those folks working the traffic out there too.
Thank you very much for saying that. We really need help from the public on that.
Yes, because I know they get frustrated, but listen.
We do.
Think of how frustrating it would be if I got chills thinking about if somebody got hurt, because those folks that are the bus drivers really do care about those kids. It's a rough time for them. That's a big rig out there, and it's hard for them to turn and make. Sure. So just be patient and work with them. So yeah, that's always, I try to do that every school year too, and try to say
so
that.
much for that. We really appreciate
Well,
it.
y'all do a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank
And-
you. I've got some great people, got a great team. And we all just work together, and that's what it takes.
So this morning, the roads are busy, and you'll recognize that school is back in for just from 8 to 10, right?
Yeah, it's 8 to 10. It's a dry run, but it gives us a chance to get used to it and get back in the groove and everything. So
How many buses do you have along with your little
That's the whole
troop
school
there?
system.
we've got a total of 80 in our fleet.
Yeah, because we got Monterey still in there.
We've got Monterey, we've
Baxter.
got Baxter, all good, and of course Cookeville proper. So it's 22 schools. So we service every one of them.
And you will have the electric school bus at the Cookeville Walmart tomorrow.
Walmart tomorrow. We had it there last week, and we'll have it there again tomorrow. So we're excited about that. They're doing really well. We're in our 3rd school year, so we're really excited about our electric buses.
Don't forget to plug it in at the end of the day.
Have it all charged
Absolutely,
up.
absolutely.
So how did it go last week in Allgood?
It was fantastic. We had lots of participation, lots of people out, lots of people buying and helping us do things. We obviously have a few holes that we know kind of exist from like what we're missing and what we need. And so we're really excited to use the opportunity tomorrow at the Cookeville Walmart from 10 until 5 to collect some of those other items.
And what I love, you guys have a list of what you need and what the school system needs. This helps teachers, it helps the kids too. But a lot of times the teachers were using their own money to buy things for the kids.
Yeah, that's one of our main goals is to help reduce that teacher spending. We did a survey last year and found that teachers that were spending money were spending around $150, $200 extra dollars a year, and up to, it went to an exponential amounts that people were spending on their students. You had everything, probably $1,000 to $1,200 was some of the other groups, especially if they did extracurriculars, that was coming out of their own pocket. Those are the things that we want to help reduce because we know that the community wants to help. So being able to say, here's the needs, here's what needs to be done, and help lead the way in meeting those needs and help,
And we know that teachers are probably the most underpaid, them and policemen, but so they don't need to be out spending their own money.
No, and they're literally the people that are shaping the future generations. Like these, I think I said this last week, but children are truly our natural resource, and we have to sow into them. We have to take care of them, and teachers are showing up and doing that every single day. And it's a really exciting morning for everybody because everyone's going back to school and ready to get in the classroom and start the new year. And so I just feel very gracious and thankful that I have the opportunity to do what I do and help take some of that burden off of them.
Well, I just love the heart that you both have for the kids in the area. And without PEP Foundation, it would be so different in our school systems. It really would. And I think a lot of us are unaware of how much food insecurity there is in the area. And you're talking about you need snacks, notebooks, even hygiene items. All of that's on the list.
Yeah, all of those things. In addition to, so the stuff that we're collecting right now is primarily for something called our care closets, which is basically where we provide some of those basic needs to each school alongside the Family Resource Center. And that just means that we want teachers and staff of the school to have everything they need at arm's length when a child is in need. So if they have an accident, we don't want them to have to call mom from work and mom have to leave work and then have days off and miss time and possibly have to cut into vacation days. We want to be able to have those items there available for them right then. And so,
which I'm sure, have you heard parents say, look, I appreciate y'all because I don't have to leave work for this. If my child needs an extra pair of underwear or change of clothes, you have that in your care closet.
Well, and most of the time they're not necessarily going to know where it came from. So, I mean, we don't necessarily hear some of that feedback. I hear more of the feedback of people saying, I had to go to school today to blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to check on that care closet, you know?
I love that though, because see, you file that in your head and you're like, okay, we'll put that on the list.
Right. And so that's exactly what happened last year. I was like, okay, got to have a better system to check in with them. And we created a form and a way for them to order the stuff for their care closet. And that's the other important thing. If you can't come to Walmart or you can't be a part of the actual drive, we have an opportunity to donate online. You can pick which area of focus from PEP that you want your money to go to, and we honor and respect that. And that money if it's raised for the care closets, that's available for us to do the reorders and restocks throughout the school year. So when a counselor or somebody is saying, we need more shirts, we need more hygiene, we need more this or that, and they send me a request, we can go and fill that and not have to try to do another needs drive or take money out of.
Well, yeah, you can do a monetary donation. You can give Walmart gift cards.
Correct.
You can give gift cards to even office places too, where they can get paper and things like that. So any of that will be really well needed, and they can go get what they need.
Oh, yeah, and I will say that our district does a fantastic job at providing school supplies. A lot of the school supplies that we're collecting are extra things for our pre-K and LEAPs and after-school programs because they have different pots of money that they have to operate out of. And so for us being able to provide some of those resources to those other things that are not just the 8 to 12 day that kids also are impacted by and need is really great. And you mentioned a minute ago the classroom snacks. That's huge.
Yes.
I just want to, if you're a parent right now and you get on your next shopping trip and you have the availability to buy an extra box of snacks, buy it and send it to your kid's teacher. Like, just do it.
They will
You don't have to.
Days of bringing the apple to the teacher.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
So do it. Take it there. There's kids that don't show up every day. Some days my kids forget a snack and somebody is filling that in regardless of, you know. So
we all need to take care of each other.
Yep, absolutely.
And that's what this does.
How can we make the donations?
That's a great question. So on our website is www.peptn.org, and there's links there for everything. If you go to the how to get involved page, you can click on Stuff the Bus. You can see all the stuff that we're doing. We have some other couple changes we're going to be making to the website this fall that we're really excited about that'll further help connect school needs to our community and our community to know what those big needs are at the school level. We're really excited about that and to get that off the ground. But you can find out also about our backpack program. And for those who don't know what the backpack program is that are listening, our backpack program is where we give weekly food bags to students that are food insecure. And you mentioned the food insecurity a minute ago.
So talk about that. I was shocked when we first started learning about it a few years back, just how many children go to school hungry. And I can't imagine trying to learn and trying to concentrate on school when your tummy's growling.
Right. So some of the numbers that we even showed at some of the departmental meetings this week that were kind of numbers from last year, we have 1 in 5 students that are elementary age in the Putnam County school system enrolled in the backpack program. So if you are looking at if you are out in the general population, you're seeing kids walk around, there's 1 in 5 whose families may struggle or not necessarily know where their next meal is coming from all the time. Food insecurity can fluctuate. Some weeks they might have food and some weeks they might not. And so it's really important for us to have that consistent source that is there and available for them. But that is one of the numbers that the PEP Foundation, we enjoy and appreciate the opportunity to talk about because it feels like, no way, not when I pass 5 kids, like
Right.
not 1 in 5. There's that's no way, it's 20%.
But it's real.
It's real. The other number is we have half of the students are considered economically disadvantaged in our county, which is around 6,000 kids in our community. And that is just tabulated by free and reduced lunch applications. And then last year, the year ended with over 700, I believe, out of Family Resource Center that were considered homeless. So we have over 700 children in our community that are facing a severe housing crisis.
And I mean, that starts with, everything being, the prices are so high on everything. And it is so hard to make ends meet with even finding an apartment that if you're a single parent, that's very hard from month to month.
Prices have just accelerated like crazy on housing.
And there's just not any available sometimes. Yeah. So this is a huge thing. It doesn't matter the situation. It just matters if we jump in and help, know?
Absolutely.
Because no matter what the kid is going through that day, like you said, it could be a kid that forgot to bring a snack, and we don't want them hungry. This is our future generation, and we want to help them. So that's what is happening tomorrow at the Cookeville Walmart. 10 to 5, and we'll talk more about that, more of what the needs are and what you can kind of put on your shopping list. That's coming up next on Good Morning Cookeville.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock Get the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. The heat advisory remains in effect for one last day today for areas west of the plateau. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with a few pop-up thunderstorms possible. Highs will top out in low to mid-90s with heat indices up to 105. Partly cloudy skies are expected overnight with lows in lower 70s.
Elevate Real Estate brings you Good Morning Cookeville. Elevate Real Estate is located on Mill Street in Cookeville. We thank them for being a part of Good Morning Cookeville in the lovely Willow Window Studio. And we have Caitlin Steakley with the Pep Foundation and Ron Chapin. He is also with the school system. He is the Director of Transportation for Putnam County Schools. And the bus going on tomorrow at Cookeville Walmart from 10 to 5. And you'll have an electronic bus out there.
We will have our electric bus there to stuff. So we're so excited about that bus. You know, we got 2 of them. So, but we will have it there for everybody to see.
Yeah, I wonder what the gas budget is because I know those buses will use a lot.
Does that? I guess those electric buses help on that.
Just to give you some quick numbers, it takes about $350 a month to charge both buses in a month's time.
Not bad.
Whereas it was a little over $1,000 to put fuel in them.
Boy, that's saving a lot of money.
It's saving a lot of money over time. So I think the savings is there. Plus, there's no brake wear. I mean, it's got regenerative braking, so it stops on its own. It goes on its own. So
yeah, I'll never forget the first time I saw an electric car. It rolled up to me and this conch quit, and I'm like, oh man, this thing done wore out already. But that's how they are. They just
it's so quiet when it stops. Yeah,
we got one bus that goes up Rocky Point every day, and it just goes and don't change gears. It just goes. It's an odd feeling, but it's awesome to drive. They're fantastic. Plus, we had a discussion yesterday with a group, and the discipline on the buses is amazing because the kids can hear everything.
So it wouldn't be as loud.
We can hear everything they say. So it's a lot quieter.
So you can't sit in the back of the bus and get away with stuff.
No, you cannot.
They can hear you all the way to the front.
Absolutely. So it's we've had fun with that. So it's worked out really well.
That's good. That's another plus for those electric buses.
Absolutely. One we didn't think would be as big of a deal.
Yeah. That makes sense. Now, we were talking about stuff in the bus, and you'd have a list out there tomorrow at Cookeville Walmart.
Yes.
So, like the food, and to have in our mind, I know you said food and little snacks. What are the best things to get so that, that teachers can have or the care closets are having? I mean, what are the kind of snacks you're talking about?
So we love fruit pouches. We love fruit cups. We love any of the granola, Nutri-Grain bars, stuff like that. That's easy open. Kids can do themselves. The squeeze, actual applesauce and stuff is the best, just because the teacher don't have to have a spoon, and the teacher's not necessarily got to open it for them. And then anything that's just not full of sugar. So if you look at your list, if you have kiddos, you'll know that we kind of get a list of those kind of best practices of things that you can get for your kid, and any of those are great. And we appreciate all of them.
Really not to bring you a Coca-Cola or any Pepsis. So we're looking
probably
for
wouldn't appreciate
maybe
that. But
water.
You can donate that to the teacher. The teacher refrigerator in the break
little
room.
caffeine
Right,
at the end of the day.
Right.
you get bottled water for everybody else.
Yeah, the little mini bottles of water are great.
They do work good. And then, but it's more than that, like you said, school supplies or even clothing items and things like that.
Yes, we go through, we learned last year that we could have a whole line item that is underwear and leggings and children's shorts and sweatpants. That one, it actually kind of shocked me. I didn't think it would be as needed as it is, but that's kind of the one thing that I tell people when they go in. I'm like, underwear, bring us underwear. And underwear is not cheap.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Like, you go in there, it's like $15 a pack. And so, even just doing one thing, that's the one thing I do love about Stuff the Bus, is there is something on that list that anybody can afford to buy. You have things that are $1.50, all sorts of ways that you can help, and every single thing helps. So I love the opportunity to be at Walmart and have that opportunity for everyone to come and participate in that way.
Did you, like last week, were there people that asked questions or say, is there something that you don't have as much of? And
yes.
They really wanted to help. They really gathered.
They came up. They came up and they asked before they went in if they were going to go shopping. They were like, "What do you need?" And I would say these, these are the 3 things that are really important to us. One of the things that we're adding this week for the pre-K is Play-Doh. So I didn't have Play-Doh on my list, but I'm gonna be adding Play-Doh.
Yeah,
Play-Doh this week.
Man, it's
I love Play-Doh.
I love Play-Doh. I feel like an elementary school kid with that stuff.
It's something when you open up Play-Doh, that smell takes me back to being 5 years old.
See, I could never play with Play-Doh because I would throw up every time I smelled it. I hate the smell of Play-Doh.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
It's so funny here. I'm one of the weirdos that go,
oh, it couldn't go to the petting zoo and
Play-Doh. It smells great, but it's like it didn't make me sick.
But there's a cleaning supply that also smells like it, and I would walk in certain stores and have to clean. I'm like, I got sensory problems. I don't know where Jovi and got those. So she got them from me, my poor kid.
Funny. Now, we were talking about that electric bus. Did people come up and ask questions about it?
Sure they did.
You missed one of them. One of them came up complaining, and I was like, I don't know. He's not here. I can't answer those questions.
Let me call Ron real quick.
Yeah, we have lots of questions about safety and all about that. But we were talking, as in our conversation, as I said earlier from yesterday, electric vehicles are not for every application, in my opinion. But for a school bus, it's perfect. We drive them in the morning, drive them in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
School transportation is all about planning. You got to know where you're going to go, how long it's going to take you to get there, whether it's
Find
a
the
diesel,
best
gas,
route,
or
yeah.
anything. And so it's just another form of planning is when you have an electric bus. So we just got to know the distance, and they'll go on a full charge. They'll go about 130 miles, and our average
That's more
route
than I
is
would
about
think.
40 miles to and from. So they're working out beautifully. They really are.
Would you have thought that they would go 130 miles
I would
before
not,
they needed charging?
I would not have. We've got one of our buses that is in the Capshaw area, and we don't have to charge it, but like every 3 days. I mean, because the route's a little shorter because it's inside town. The other one is Rocky Point and parts of Highway 111.
That's a curvy place.
And so it's
Rocky
a curvy
Point.
place,
Yeah.
and so
We don't have to worry about the speed, though, because what are we, around the city, we do 30, 40. We're not like we're on here doing 60 or 70 miles an hour.
That is correct. So it's been interesting. It's been a learning process for us, and that's what we had planned on doing, because who knows what's going to be 10, 15 years down the road.
True.
But
So true.
we feel like we're a step ahead because we've had it. We've learned from different experiences what it can do and what it can't do.
Well, this is great public relations, too, to let people know just kind of how important and how much of a difference those buses make.
Sure.
And buses in general, but especially the electric buses.
Absolutely. We've got the same drivers that started driving them 2 years ago, and I've got one driver that said, he said, I've been driving for 15 years, and the first time I've ever went home in the month of August, and I had a headache from diesel fumes. If that's doing that for drivers, what's it doing it for students?
Right.
How is it affecting their learning process? So it's a lot of things that we didn't realize at the beginning that we're starting to realize now. So I think as we go along, there's going to be other things that we're going to be learning about.
I think that's wonderful. And that goes along good with how can you learn if you got a headache? How can you learn if you're hungry and don't have the supplies you need?
Absolutely.
It all works together.
And if there's one thing I've learned about our school district, they truly try to do what's best for kids.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I know there's some that we hear stories that's not necessarily the case, and there's a lot of self-serving and all of that. And I've not found that here in Putnam County
There's
at all.
a lot of love, and people try to work together and do the best thing for the students.
They do, and I wholeheartedly believe that. Of course, everybody's got things that happen or incidences. We're all human beings. We're going to have conflict. We're going to have.
We're
all
not
that,
perfect,
and it's always been that way. I mean, I started in kindergarten,
life.
first grade, all the way up through the high school, and I know you did as well. And we were, this is home, and so it's always been that way. So it's going to be up to us and the leaders coming up behind us
and the
to
children
learn.
that we're
the
feeding.
children will be the next
Right,
leaders.
absolutely.
You have in your classroom.
They're going to be the next leaders.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got to make sure the tradition goes on and gets better and better.
Yeah, most definitely. So tomorrow at Cookeville Walmart.
Yes.
So 10 to 5.
10 to 5. Yes.
So they come and you're set up out there.
We will be set up. We'll be set up all day. The bus will be set up all day. We allow people to come and stuff the bus, and be a part of that process. We actually have a sign to take photos this year. So if you help stuff the bus, you can take a photo and then hopefully share it afterwards. Which was really
everybody's got to understand we've got a long ways to travel to get to Walmart.
That's right.
So just understand
you got to navigate that.
If we're a little late, it's just because it's the distance that we've had to
and
travel.
finding that place to park that bus.
However, that is a fair concern. There's not as much room at the Cookeville Walmart as there is at the Alden Walmart.
And people are like, "Oh, I've got the right of way." I'm like, "Hey, let's let the bus park. We're stuffing it.
Got to stuff it."
Some of the things that I liked, I'm going to share this story too that we shared last week that those of you who may not have been watching. I love that somebody came to Walmart and they were just doing their grocery shopping. They came out with one bag for themselves and 5 bags to stuff the bus.
That happened more than once.
It did.
More than once.
It did.
That's why we love this community.
Yes.
It's like, here, this buggy's for you, this bag's for me.
Yes.
So
it was like one thing of Tylenol or something like that was all they were getting.
I just came to get Tylenol, and I thought, oh, the kids in this area need stuff. Let me go get it. I mean, I think that's amazing.
It was. That's the best part of getting to be out there in the community and experience that.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. I really do love this event. As hot as it is, it's very hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
But tomorrow we're supposed to. I heard a little birdie say it's supposed to be a little cooler. So
I did hear that.
Hallelujah, we need that.
So
Yeah.
hopefully
A little relief
for everybody to come out and enjoy that.
So stop and get the list too before you go in Cookeville Walmart. It's tomorrow, 10 to 5. Or if you're shopping today or anytime, I mean, they'll take donations anytime. It's like Caitlin said, you can drop it off at the school.
Well, you can take something to your teacher's classroom. If you're listening, you're a parent, take them things. Take them Kleenex. Batteries is one that we got a big request for one year because batteries can't be purchased
Particular
with stuff.
size,
like AA and AAA. Yeah, batteries.
9 volt.
Like that was one of the weird requests we got one year. So those Play-Doh, if you have a young kid.
Crayons.
Not toilet paper, I'm sorry, paper towels, Kleenex, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, Clorox Lysol spray, any of that kind of stuff is always helpful for your kids' classroom. And those classroom snacks, take them classroom snacks. Take them once a month if you have the ability to do that.
And hygiene products, too, you may not think about.
Especially in the middle school ages, deodorant. Like, we did not have enough deodorant last year. I don't think we could have had enough deodorant last year. That was the one thing they were like, well, we could go through 50 a month, at the high school.
And sanitary napkins, things like that.
Yes.
So,
we
make
have
sure
food
you.
and hygiene as well.
I mean, they can use everything. Things your kids go through, the kids at school go through. So,
absolutely.
So think about that. And stuff the bus tomorrow from 10 to 5. Cookeville Walmart, 10 to 5 for the PEP Foundation, Putnam Education Partnership Foundation.
Yes, you got it.
I got
Yay,
it.
Sheila.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll have a sports report with Jacob Vinson. We'll start that because school is starting back, so we're going to talk about
football.
You were Tim requested. He goes, "Hey, I got to talk sports."
I can't wait.
It's like we don't care if it's high school football, college football. It's football time in Tennessee.
Also, fair time.
I know.
Fair time.
Speaking
Today.
of which,
Today.
our Putnam County Fairs to the Fair, Mila Walker, she's going to be in tomorrow. And
It's so good. I didn't even know that.
Right. She's great. Of course, that's coming from a former
and Fair Board.
And Fair Board president. Same year she won. So
yeah.
so
Okay. So that's probably how y'all got to know each other. Y'all
well,
work
and I've got a son that Alex is. They went to school together. So,
Yeah,
So we kind of grew up together.
But I love meeting the fairest of the fairs too. And, some people criticize the beauty pageants, but I think it helps them have confidence.
It does. You get interview skills.
Yes.
There's so much soft skill development in pageants. Obviously I did them.
It does help with your
public
job
speaking.
interviews and things like that. It helps so much. So that's coming up tomorrow. We cannot wait to meet Miss Mila, the new Putnam County Fairest of the Fair. So join us tomorrow on Good Morning Cookeville. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Bye. We'll see you tomorrow.